Mic check 1, 2, 3. That ticket was bull. No, it wasn't. That shit was right. I just hope it's no ticket. I think no
ticket?
points,
Yeah,
points.
it's no ticket.
Mark, we hang out with you too much, bro.
For real.
It's starting to.
I told you I'll move over there, but you guys don't want me to move.
I'm about to move out the room and shit because.
For
issue with
real.
transfer
I need another vacation. That's what I need. You still stutter though, so I saw the videos.
Okay, Scarface. Guys,
What?
this is the bench. We are back in the janitor's closet in our benchwarmer studio. I can't think of the name right now. We're just so excited. Well, Edgar's upset.
It's been one hell of an hour and a half.
Yeah. So obviously, you guys know before we get in here, we're working, and Edgar got into pretty big trouble with the boss today.
Tell them what you were doing with the van.
Well, was it the boss or was it well, it wasn't the boss. The boss
wasn't
sent
the
us
boss.
out to
I'm gonna get in
some
trouble with the
supplies.
boss.
He's about to get the job.
Yeah, so we went out to get some supplies, and then Edgar, you can tell your.
I was the one driving, and I had these burros, distracted me, and I pulled to a stop sign, and I don't see the one way, and I drive in the opposite direction. Needless to say, I catch the fact that it's a one way, and I make a right, trying to avoid.
No, you make a left, and it's supposed
Well,
to
I
be
try
right.
to get off the road.
Yeah,
and
that's true, too.
as I'm getting off the road, the car coming up against the one way in the right direction is a cop, so we get pulled over.
So the cop was like, only one way, but he saw 3 ways, so he's like, that's what gave him a ticket.
Please put the
Okay, so we'll get into it, Edgar. I know this isn't gonna be what you want to talk about probably right now.
It's just a bad week.
It's a bad
Shit, we should just kill him right now. What happened with Napoli? Just go straight into
so
it.
Before we get into that, let him
No.
relax. Let him get his, you want to go into it?
Go straight into it. He's
go for it.
bad
Might as
now.
well.
Just
Beat a dog while he's
just
down.
get-
It's
for
fine.
real.
I'm trying to be
Pick him
nice.
down.
I'm trying to be nice, but Edgar, the fuck happened to Liverpool? Why is Klopp so stubborn and wants to go win?
Oh, I know, right? Dude, this is the one time I think I'm gonna go against Klopp and say he fucked up his tactics. Not the entire game, but he fucked up his tactics at the end. We weren't playing well. The first half was, I'd say, 50-50. The second half, Napoli had the opportunities. They hit the crossbar. They hit the bottom of the crossbar, and the ball went out. Like, it didn't go in. I was like, oh, shit. At this point, Klopp, go defensive, stick everybody in the box, and work on counterattacks.
Yeah.
And he didn't. He kept the front line high. The middle was getting overran.
He took out Milner for Henderson, right?
No. He took out Keita got hurt, so Henderson went in.
Okay.
So he tried to go attacking to begin with Keita. Keita got hurt, so you put in Henderson. Okay, you're defensive. But Mane, Firmino, and Salah weren't dropping. They weren't tucking in.
Yeah.
And if you did tuck in and there was a turnover in the middle, you're on the break. But he just went gun-ho and...
That's the one thing I've noticed from last year to this year is that neither is Mane or Salah coming down to defend or help out in the back. This
I
year,
think Firmino drops more than them.
Firmino's trying, but he also plays the false 9. But he's a little. But they should also at least
they're-
come down.
they're
They-
winning.
You know what it
last
is?
year they did it.
You know what it is?
supposed to be
It's
on
supposed to be Trent and Robertson are supposed to fly the flanks, and it forces the other team to play defensively, where Mane and Salah don't have to drop as much. Because when Robertson and Trent fly the flanks, Henderson and Milner fill in for them in the back. But what was happening was that they weren't getting through, and then we started getting overrun in defense. It looked like it was Gomez, Henderson, and Van Dijk and Allison just defending for their lives.
Yeah.
Trent had to make maybe 60, 70-yard sprints to get back and cover his position. And at that point, you can't defend properly. The goal he scored, it was just a hard work goal. It wasn't a beautiful goal. It was just Robertson got overran, and the ball could put it in the middle, and Insigne put it in.
Yeah, Insigne, right.
So, there's a reason why Ancelotti has 3 Champions Leagues. I'm not gonna. He's got it. I mean, come on. The guy's good. The guy's good.
Smart, yeah.
Yeah, he got his tactics on point, and Klopp got him wrong.
With that being said, since we were talking about on these are Wednesdays games, right?
We went straight into it just to give it.
But
Well,
yeah.
I went straight into
No,
it just
yeah.
to give him shit.
I just wanted to say I got all my games right, as in winners and losers. So
I think we should leave that for the end, right before once we're done with the Wednesday, so you can brag about all you want, and let's hop back until Tuesday.
So, no, you know what he wanted to do? He saw that I was having a shitty week, and then immediately want to say, I'm right.
Exactly.
You know,
Not.
That's what I'm
You-
doing.
you
You said it, kick
even
it, don't write
harder.
it down. So
No,
I'm
you-
doing
I
you the
stopped.
favor.
I started pulling my punches. You went straight into it again.
Yeah.
I stopped after he's the one that said, "Let's go right into it. Let's go right into it." I stopped.
I stopped. I
What's
pulled my
next?
punches.
What's next?
Fuck off.
Do you guys want to talk about the game? I already gave my.
No,
25
I
cents on
gave
it.
mine.
Unfortunately, I couldn't watch it, man. You know, just it wasn't.
It wasn't televised. It wasn't
televised, and I was surprised. Like that's a big game.
That was a big game.
PSG versus
Red Star.
Red Star was a bigger game
Apparently.
according to TV, but
So I guess we'll jump into that game next. Good segue. PSG versus Red Star, where Neymar had a field day.
but Neymar has a field day against teams in Ligue 1. So this team is just basically a weak team in Ligue 1. And that's it. I mean, they could do it against Red Star. Good for you, but you got to do it against Napoli now, and that's going to be the test for the group. I think that's a major test for the group.
So with you guys tying, and you guys will most likely beat Red Star.
The hope is that we're going to beat Red Star home and away, and those are our next two games.
Mm-hmm. So,
So,
PSG
yes.
already have the loss under their belt. Red Star have a loss under their belt, and Napoli I think is
They have a
top of
tie
the
and a
table.
win.
Oh, they tied
So
Red Star?
They tied Red Star. So it's the group is tight. The group is very tight.
Yeah.
So it's gonna come down to PSG and Napoli.
PSG, Napoli, and Liverpool. Yeah. Red Star most likely out.
Yeah, they'll get dropped down to Europa, which is I think where they should be. They maybe
no,
not.
no.
They're not if they're in
After,
fourth, right?
Yeah, so group stages, no, it's the round of 16 would get dropped.
So,
Whoever make it to the round of 16.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you know, based off of what PSG before did this week, Neymar is the first time since 2009 that a player has scored 2 direct free kicks
In one game.
And that's something that was done. It was by Cristiano Ronaldo. I think it was United at this time. 2009?
2009, that sounds about right.
Or maybe I think it just came to Real Madrid. I forget at the point that it was. But yeah, I mean,
No, he was in Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. But yeah, Mbappe doing Mbappe things. He's just killing it overall. Yeah, it is Ligue 1. Yeah, it's one-sided, but can't take it away from the kid.
Nah, he's a beast. He's a beast and he's young as hell, so
He's got
I'm
time
expecting
to prove it
a
everywhere.
lot. Yeah. If he can do what he's doing now at 19, I don't want to think about what he can do by age of 25.
Yeah.
The one thing I do want to say is Napoli lost this past weekend against Juventus, right? 3-1.
Yes,
Yes.
with the red, they've got a red. Yes.
And Liverpool just played Napoli, and I was very impressed by Napoli. I don't know if it's because Liverpool weren't playing great and we make them look better, but if that sort of makes it seem like how powerful is Juventus, I really don't know. I'm really curious now.
Well, we'll get to Juventus a little bit later because they played on Tuesday. But let's finish with the Wednesday games. Obviously PSG beat Red Star 6-1. Liverpool lost to Napoli 1-0, and Borussia had another field day at Monaco.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They are killing it right now. They're top of the league. Pulisic is hurt,
Got
but
injured this game.
Sancho is killing it for them right now. He's leading in assists across top flight leagues, and he hasn't had one start.
Yeah.
I think until recent, but
Also, Alcacer,
like I said, yeah.
Alcacer, he missed the penalty.
Yeah.
Dumbass. But like 30 seconds, a minute later, goes and scores a really nice goal. I'm like, goddamn.
Yeah,
and he was a backup. He was a bench warmer like we are at Barcelona.
Yeah, and Marco Reus, who
He's
has
had a hard
injury
like he's
spells.
been on in and out for the past couple of years. This year, killing it.
He's
Well, at
killing
least
it.
for this beginning.
Yeah, hopefully he stays healthy. I've
Oh
always
yeah.
liked him.
Oh yeah. I think he
Eggers
struggle
just-
with
still
those
looks pissed
injuries.
off, dude.
I think just life hit him today.
Bad day.
But,
I'm
he-
getting
yeah.
fired over this.
Yeah, but
Sorry, I'm so worried about my ticket.
I mean, but yeah. So Borussia had a field day, a great game. I want to see where Pulisic is gonna end up. Sancho just signed an extension, but leave until 2022, so he's gonna be there for a while.
Wait, is he? I'm a dumb question.
like
But
18.
did he just get? You just started then.
Yeah, he's just started.
Okay, so he just definitely just
Oh,
continue
he's
there.
young. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Pulisic gonna do the same thing.
I'm just wondering if Borussia is going to be able to keep all these talents because
Well, it's gonna be like
that's
Monaco.
typically the
Monaco.
way they go.
It depends. It depends. I think it depends on how they do in the league, and how they do in Champions League.
Yeah.
Right now they're in first place in the league, so
it's
they
still
already-
early days, so.
it's sort of way early. But I mean, if they can keep their form, why not?
Yeah.
You've seen crazy things happen in football.
Yeah,
Leicester
Yeah.
City winning, you never would have seen that. But hey,
Yeah.
I'm hoping for it.
yeah. So Borussia got the win on that. And then let's take it to PSV, El Chucky Lozano versus Inter, where Chucky Lozano didn't do anything besides lose 3-1 to Inter, who are stepping it up.
2-1.
Do you think so?
2-1.
2-1?
2-1.
Oh yeah, 2-1.
This is one of the other groups of death, right? I mean, it's Chucky. Well, it's PSV, Inter, Barcelona, and
Spurs.
Tottenham. Yeah. So, a major team is going to get dropped here.
It's looking against Spurs already.
It's aiming that way, and the only reason why because I feel that Inter de Milan is putting all their eggs, all their energy into.
Well, they already got 2 wins, and Spurs are 2 losses.
Yeah, but I'm seeing it because this past week I think Inter lost,
They did.
and so there's a pattern. There's something going on. They're not top 4. I think they're like 5th place, something like that.
Yeah.
It's early to say, but I feel like they're going all in for Champions League.
I just want Barcelona.
Oh, I was like, you guys look so confused.
I'm waiting for Edgar to say
That's
something.
the only good thing that's happened to me this week. But no, I mean PSV isn't expected to win the group.
No,
Really?
but it's not even expected to win the group. But
They're a tough team.
fourth.
They're a tough
Inter's in
team.
4th place right now.
Tied. 3rd place.
PSV's a tough team, but it's not gonna be the likes of Inter.
No, they're good.
Yeah.
We're at home
Yeah.
for them, their own league.
So
But when it comes to international,
I wish I could see Chucky do a little more, and then see him get sold to a good squad. And
I did a few Mexican players who I really like are Memo Ochoa, Chicharito, and now it's been Chucky after.
there's another one. There's another Mexican that's also in PSV that's doing a phenomenal job, and he's not even a starter, but he's doing really good. His connection with Chucky Lozano is really good.
That's awesome, and good for Mexico. But I feel like now we're starting to see that with the American players too, with the Pulisic.
couple more popping up.
Wood,
Wood,
Hoffenheim, yeah. So hopefully we get to that level.
Hopefully.
Next on the agenda,
Spurs, Barcelona.
Spurs, Barcelona.
Go for it.
Now I
no
can
smile
smile.
on his face.
Now I can-
Go for it.
Messi doing Messi things.
Yeah, but those 2 goals for Messi definitely came from Suarez though.
Which is nice. Which
It
is
was
nice to
so-
see because
it
it
was
wasn't
so
Messi
perfect.
just saving the day.
No,
I mean, it was
they ran
work.
train.
Exactly. So it was an interesting game. I mean, there was some back and forth. There was some fight from Tottenham, which I expected, of course. But
At one point, it was 2-1, and Spurs were like, they just scored a goal. They're about to come on, and then boom, Messi scores a goal.
that's exactly when I would think Barcelona would fall apart. Because again, it was because of Barcelona's defense that we got the 2 scored on. We did dominate, but it's like, Jesus Christ, it's going to cost us the Champions League.
Yeah.
It is going to
Yeah.
cost us.
Yeah, you're gonna get
Once you face like a PSG, Bayern Munich, a Liverpool,
a constant.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attack.
it's gonna get scary.
Or very
Exactly.
high attack. You're
Yeah.
definitely gonna get screwed.
I would like to see Barcelona versus Liverpool.
I would love to.
Such high attacking powers.
Yeah.
But 2 different styles.
2 different styles.
But I think
yeah.
defensively, Liverpool looks better than Barcelona.
by far. I mean,
yeah.
Van Dijk
But
is probably
attack
better than the
and-
whole back
yeah.
line.
Yeah. We look
But,
impressive. So that's where I think Barcelona may actually not get it this year because their defense is so weak.
It's bad. Yeah, Piqué he's just inconsistent. He's old. He's aging. But like we said last time, defenders are a kind of a dying breed. Everybody wants to be a wing back and just run the flanks and attack.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to sit in the center back and just defend.
No, not anymore. But you know what? We put the foot to the metal.
Pedal to the metal.
Pedal. There you go. I can't even talk today, guys.
So
It's
bad. But yeah,
Still
I mean, Sergio Busquets, I thought I was like, all right, this guy's old. He's gonna leave. He had perfect stats for this game.
yeah.
Perfect fucking stats.
It's funny because in other games he's done terrible. You can see it.
Yeah, he's
And
old.
for
His
this
age is
one,
showing.
he showed he still has at least for
He
this
just-
game
he just
really well.
resigned, though.
So,
he
yeah, he
signed
did.
an
He
extension,
did an
so
extension,
he's
yeah.
still got something.
So
Hey,
let's
they
say
won.
Iniesta signed for life and he left.
yeah, that's true. Let's say Spurs had a full lineup because they were also
They didn't.
they had a spell of injuries as well. I think they're missing 4 starters.
I'm sorry, but because of injuries, I get it. They should have had full lineup this time because going to Barcelona and to the Cup now, they're not gonna do shit.
Well, but the injuries.
Of course, they couldn't, but this was the game for them to have full.
This
of course,
was
I know. I
this was the
understand
game
it.
for them to stick it to Barcelona, get the 1 point at least, and
Yeah.
I mean, you have 4 injuries in the squad and and you
Yeah,
didn't buy anybody.
No, I get it, but this was the game to do it because Barcelona is hurting right now.
But how can you do that
We-
to a squad that is? Well, yeah, they are in. somewhat
Barcelona
of
just
a
lost
rut.
against the worst team in La Liga.
Yeah, but there's something in a rub. But you're talking about Messi was rested, Suarez was rested, Busquets was rested. Actually, I don't know if Suarez was rested, but I know Messi and Busquets were rested.
Okay.
While Spurs on the other side are hurt, and they have nobody else to come in.
You're right. Maybe they didn't have the firepower to do it, but still, it wasn't a game to be getting scored on 4 goals. That's
But
one
I
thing.
don't think you can ask more from them, to be honest.
These four players, were they hurt for this past game from the Prem?
I'm not entirely sure, honestly.
Because if you want to, I don't know, rest them too.
Yeah.
Rest too.
Yeah.
Whoever,
Dele Alli
if
and
they
whoever
were
else-
injured probably between these 2 games, should have rested them.
Well,
In my opinion, I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe they weren't.
I don't know.
They weren't
Pochettino right now
fit
isn't
anymore.
convincing me with his tactics.
There's certain games there. I'm like, oh shit. But
I
then
don't know
all
what's
I
up
was
with
like,
him, to be honest. Pochettino, I think if he doesn't do anything this year, I think he's done.
He's gone. He's definitely gone.
But he's gone to where? Manchester United?
Oh no. Oh, I wish. I'd rather him go to
I
Zidane.
could see that. I
Is this his
could
ceiling?
see that. That was a rumor that they had. I can't find the injuries right now.
That's all right.
But I mean, yeah, you guys with the injuries, let us know down below where you got who they were. Probably find out after the video because we're gonna
Most
look it up.
likely.
But yeah, I mean, I feel
Alright.
bad for them.
All right. So
The ball's up
Barcelona winning the group.
Most likely.
Tottenham lost 2 games. Inter, I mean, by the
Looks of it, I think they're putting all their eggs into Champions League and they want
Yeah.
to take this out.
Yeah, and they were
So-
once 5 powers of
the next game's gonna be massive
Yeah.
between
Oh, hell yeah.
Barcelona and Inter.
Oh hell yeah.
That's gonna
That's at the end of the month, right?
it's coming up. So
Say the next game where we'll save the Atletico game for last of Wednesday's game. Sorry, but Porto beat Galatasaray 1-0. Not much to say about that. Porto, good job. You guys get the victory. Galatasaray, did Schneider still play with them?
I think he retired.
he
Didn't he?
retired.
No, he retired for
International
international. I think he still
Possibly.
plays there.
But,
I'm not even
I
sure.
could be wrong, but he still plays there.
and Lokomotiv lost to Schalke, which we all know Schalke is known for just kind of breeding great players.
Yeah,
Oh.
not keeping them, but breeding
Yeah,
them.
not keeping them, but breeding them.
Well, they're like Monaco.
Yeah.
Bring in, show what they're worth, and then sell.
So lastly, the Atletico Madrid and the Club Brugge.
Bruges.
Why can't you say it the first time? I said it 3 times, all
It
wrong.
was fun watching you
Struggle.
3-1.
3-1.
My only thing to take away from this is Oblak. Even though he got a goal scored on him, whatever.
He's a beast, dude.
Is he the best goalkeeper right now?
Is he the best goalkeeper? Speaking strictly about the job of a goalkeeper, yes, I think he is.
Wait,
What other way
Like,
would you speak?
not playing with his feet, not
Oh,
passing
okay.
the ball out, not straight up what is goalkeeping.
Yeah, because the goalkeeper from the past compared to the goalkeepers now, they're asking for more from
Yeah,
the
of
goalkeeper
course.
from now.
Yeah,
Play better with your foot.
shot
Able to shot,
stopper, cross stopper, literally goalkeeping, not being a deep lying sweeper
Yeah,
when you have
You
to
have
be. The goalkeeper, I think so. I think he's one of the best, if not the best.
He before this, I'm not sure if it was before this game or after this game, but regardless, he has more clean sheets than goals scored against him.
Yeah,
That's insane.
That's-
That's
that's
insane.
incredible.
Hell yeah.
Here's how good is that statistic? It sounds
amazing.
great, but you got to remember he's also got one of the best defensive lines in front of him. It's come on.
Well, yeah, because Simeone
Yeah.
plays
You're gonna get clean
defensively.
sheets if you
Of
got the
course.
best defensive. So how much have you really been tested? You know what I mean?
I can't say it because if that's the case, then I'm sure back then when we had Roberto Carlos in Real Madrid and that phenomenal defensive line where we had what was it, Roberto Carlos, Heinze in the back. Casillas always keep a clean sheet.
I guess.
That's and
It's still
he's-
massive. It's
he's
still massive.
There's still
huge,
games
man.
that Casillas
The
has to
statistic
win.
looks awesome.
There's still games that Oblak had to win for the team.
Yeah, it's
So,
not like he hasn't been tested. Everybody's been tested. He just has more clean sheets.
Well, that's a beautiful stat to have. So.
I mean, good.
that's one thing you can brag about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not a lot of
Yeah.
goalkeepers can say that.
Yeah. So
Good on him.
Oblak, good job, man. That's fucking awesome. That's Wednesday's games. Tuesday's games we'll jump into right now with the first game. What do you guys want to do? Juventus Young Boys 3-0.
Yeah.
Expected.
Dybala got the hat trick, no Ronaldo. But
I had
he
him.
is
I had
back.
him. I had him 4-0. I'm a little sad that I didn't make it.
Yeah.
But hey, Dybala 3-0 hat trick, fucking phenomenal.
All I gotta say is that Higuain held him back, so
No, he
that's
didn't.
what's getting all these goals. I mean, because
He's not playing because Cristiano Ronaldo's playing, but that doesn't matter to him.
I'm saying last
It's
year,
young boys. Come on.
Last year,
Just the
last
name
year
of the
Dybala
team.
didn't do this.
I'm sorry, but Cristiano
Last
Ronaldo, the reason why he's not playing this season is because Cristiano Ronaldo's in.
Last
Cristiano Ronaldo can't play today.
Last year,
Who
didn't
plays?
do it. Last year,
Alright,
didn't
well.
do it.
He scored goals last year,
He
though.
lost
The
it.
result-
He was playing
He
and
lost
scoring
it for
goals.
Juventus in Champions League. That's why they subbed him off. He lost it for Argentina in the World Cup. That's why
Alright,
he's
Sorry,
shit.
it's your opinion.
It's a fact.
What is it?
He did it as an open goal
The team
against
lost.
Germany.
The team lost.
Who missed the open goal 1-on-1 with the keeper? in the
What
final,
team was he
right?
playing for? He was playing for Argentina.
Okay.
It was the whole team.
Look, I already have enough bad memories for this week.
Oh, 1-on-1, and you're the goalie.
You
Against
just
a
like to
one-on-one.
talk shit
You
about
consider
him.
isn't that the year they won the Pichichi in the Serie A, and you missed the open net with against the goalkeeper?
No, I think
I
of the
think
year
so.
before. I could be wrong. It could be the
Well,
same.
he
year.
was
I
in
could be
he
wrong.
was in top form, and he couldn't put. Just stop! I'm reliving it.
Messi's always in top form, and he still misses penalties.
Well, that's one thing he's never been good at. He shouldn't have been taking that penalty.
Higuain sucks everything else. He's just not clutch.
But he was BGG in 1 year, so
Oh,
he's
so
horrible.
He's good at
horrible.
individual, but he's not good
He's
for the team.
horrible.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Messi's good,
He's good for
perfect
the
for Barcelona,
individual.
but can't do shit with Argentina.
Right? I mean,
That's,
I'm
that's
talking
literally
about
your
Higuain.
argument. That's
Well,
literally
it's
your
true,
argument.
though. Isn't that true?
What, Messi?
Good, yeah, he's good for Barcelona. But he doesn't do much for Argentina either.
That's the completely different argument.
He's-
If you could put one side but the other, Higuain's trash, Messi's good. But that's completely off. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I have no idea what you said, to be honest.
If you're gonna put side by side, of course Messi's not gonna be trash. It's gonna be Higuain the trash one.
Why Higuain's always trash.
He's not always trash. He's bad with Argentina the same way
He's
Messi is bad with Argentina.
He's not clutch. but
He
he's
is
clutch.
good with all his
He
teams.
scores goals against small teams.
Has he won
He's
a-
Lukaku of Serie A.
Yes, I like
That's
that.
exactly
I like
what
that.
he
I
is.
like that.
That's exactly what he
Please
is.
don't
Did he win
compare.
the
That is
Champions
one
League?
thing
In
I would
Champions
not
League, he
allow.
didn't do shit against
That
Real
is
Madrid.
not
Did
one
he
thing
win
I
the Champions
allow.
League?
Who?
With Real Madrid?
Higuain? Mm-mm. Wait, no. He
Has
didn't.
he won a Champions League?
No, he's never won. the
He's
Champions League.
shit. He's shit. He's good individually, but not for the team. But Marcus
Well,
still loves him. It's okay, Marquitos.
Firmino,
He's so bad
Mane,
right
and
now.
Liverpool have
He's
never
so
won
bad.
shit
He's
either.
So bad right now. I never seen Marcus so upset.
Don't touch Higuain. That's all I ask.
Dalun, hijo.
I would
Let's
if I
take it
could.
to the next game.
Please.
Hoffenheim Man City, where Man City barely got the win in this game. Did you guys watch it or no? Or did you get to see the whole entirety of the game? 'Cause there was a lot of
did.
shit.
I
did.
saw
I did.
the bits and pieces because I was going back and forth
Yeah.
with certain games.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a lot. It was this
was a lot.
that day was really good games.
Yeah,
So that was hard to keep up.
Man City barely got the win. It was a moment of brilliance, and a moment of brilliance, a moment of, how can you say it? I guess a choke move from the defender, the center back, and just pure luck of positioning at the time. Because the guy chested it at top of the 18, and Silva just got the ball off his foot and just tapped it in. It was a great finish, phenomenal finish.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And there was a penalty that should have been called against Hoffenheim, but they didn't call it. But yeah, they still got the win. Man City seem to be struggling. I've always said I don't think Pep is a Champions League coach.
You have said that, yes.
There's
Well,
an
but that was
intensity
like
that
one-
the Champions League games bring that it sort of makes what you would expect weaker teams much stronger.
Yeah.
And you see it throughout Europe, whether it's Europa or whether it's Champions League. Weaker teams somehow seem stronger. Like that's how Red Star managed to get a tie against Napoli, but they get blown out 6-1 against
Well,
Paris.
So you know,
First-
since you mentioned that, here's that one.
Like I said, Red Star was at home, and this time they got blown out at PSG.
Away, yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
But they're
Still,
they're also teams that they want to fight because they're in Champions League. It's not all the time they could make it.
Exactly.
Red Star, I don't know if it's their first time, but I don't remember hearing them.
But that, I mean, based on what you're saying, Moscow, Real Madrid.
Yeah, that was unexpected.
Completely
I had written that one
unexpected.
off.
Yeah, you could see the fact that missing Bale and Isco is huge.
Bale's
You can
hurt.
see the fact that
Groin injury?
Benzema not doing
Knock,
shit.
a small knock.
How long is he out for?
Yeah,
He's
that
be
long.
back, I think this weekend.
Yeah, he should be back soon. It wasn't something bad, but
It was a knock.
again,
Isn't it a
it's
scare?
like it came at
No,
the
it was a
worst
knock,
time.
It was a knock. It came at the worst time before Champions League.
Dude, you get it at the worst time. Bale, Isco's out, Bale's out, Marcelo's out. They sit out Sergio Ramos. Carvajal gets injured middle of the game, so they had to bring Odriozola. It was like everything was against us, and Sergio Ramos out not because he was injured or anything, maybe a little fatigued because he's been playing all these games, and he hasn't have it. But they rest him, and it's not like a defender's not going to do much in attack, but he's still up there.
Yeah, he does bring it
Yeah.
up.
And throughout the first half you can do you can do shit. And then the second half, when Mariano comes in, that's when you start seeing a little bit more action, and he still couldn't do it.
Yeah, he had a couple opportunities where he could have put it
Hell
in
yeah.
that. And I don't know, that's where we see the what we miss now, but we do need an instinctive killer.
Yeah, we're
That's
looking.
what Cristiano was. He could turn any play into a goal or a shot on target. Then
He was selfish enough that he would try to
Yes.
always shoot it
well,
at
you've
the
seen it
goal.
with Juventus. He's got what? He on one game.
I think he
took
had more.
27
I
shots?
think.
No,
Well, yeah,
overall, 28. I think 28 shots before he got his first goal.
Okay.
But- now he's doing. I think he has more assists than goals, or like kind of like the same thing. But even freaking, I'll see the stat. Benzema had, I don't know if he's had maybe like 60-something shots, and none of them have been on goal for the past 3 games.
I think this year now with Lopetegui not having that French connection with Zidane
Nope.
anymore.
He's out.
And,
He's out. He's
And
out.
Zidane and Benzema, I think they're both French and Algerian. I want to say. So,
But they
there was a
were very
connection.
close, and
Yeah.
I think one of the reasons why Zidane kept him is because he was French and he could relate.
Yeah, the connection, and I mean, yeah, we all saw the connection between Benzema and Ronaldo, but he's not there anymore. So who is he connecting with? Nobody.
You know.
What's he supposed to do? Put the ball behind the goal, but he's not doing it. So I think it's time that he's at the end. Either this winter he might get benched and somebody else might start over him, or he might even go. But reports were saying that Hazard said again his dream is to play in Spain.
I called it. You guys say I'm crazy. I think Real Madrid is going to definitely push to get him in the winter transfer.
I think they're going to try, but I don't think Chelsea's going to let him go. But that's for another discussion. But yeah, Moscow beat
Fingers
Real
crossed.
Madrid 1-0, and there was just no life from Real Madrid. Modric came in late too. He didn't start.
Again,
I don't know Lopetegui.
bad calls from the beginning.
I don't know what he was doing.
But
Now I don't know. What
the one thing I wanna-
He thought he was going to walk over the scene.
He thought it was going to be a little easier.
Russia's never easy.
Stupid. And we're Russia was like 6 degrees. I don't know if it's Fahrenheit or Celsius, but it was pretty cold out there.
I think it was Celsius.
They do Celsius?
Yeah.
Okay. But last thing is that stupid thing from this game. We'll move on. The red card for the goalkeeper. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Stupid red card. He should have just kept quiet, just finished the game.
Yeah, that's what we get. Well, I get carded for, not you anymore. But yeah,
I
so
don't
get
get
carded
arrested
for
for it, but whatever.
Arrested. No, but like, just stay shut up, bro.
But that happens, man. It happened to Buffon last year in the semifinals.
Yeah.
Come on, it was
It
Varane on the
happens.
ground. He just he
It-
yells and
He did it.
But
He
they-
did it in group stages. You're an idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
So not gonna miss that game in the following game. It was double yellow, so it's not
That's what it said. So he not only was it was double right there, 2 yellows, right?
2 yellows.
and
so
then
it's
a
not
red.
straight red. So
Yeah.
straight red is obviously worse, but
I think that's why he did
it's
it.
group stages. Why are you doing this? Why are you jeopardizing your
dude.
team?
The ball's yours. Why are you arguing with the guys on the floor?
Wait until it's knockout round and then get
Exactly.
Red card, last second. But
You're
don't do it
a
before.
minute away from that game ending.
Yeah,
You're just an idiot.
yeah. That was the bad.
That's as far as I want to go with it.
You're a wanker. Let's take it to the next game where it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse for this club. Edgar, this might brighten your day a little bit up again.
Not
Manchester
really.
United at home cannot beat Valencia, who have won one game, I think, or if any.
Stay right there.
If any.
Horrible transition.
That was terrible. That was so bad. Wanna try again?
No, keep on going. It's just hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, they're at Old Trafford and they just can't get
Okay,
it.
maybe I am going to smile a little bit.
I
didn't see the game because, again, there were so many games to watch. And it's throwing me off that now there's morning ones, like at 12. I don't know if
But
we
they're
get
not
certain.
all, it's not divided half and half.
No, it's like 2 in them, like at 12, and then 1 at 3. Everybody else is at 3.
Um,
But I was used to the 2:45.
Yeah.
Everybody was playing at 2:45. Now it's at 3. I'm like, the fuck.
Yeah, and I mean, what's going on? What's next for United? What do they have to do? Because
Well, what they need
Who
to
knows?
do is get into the round of 16, and then they can lose out of there to get to the Europa League where they might have a chance, which I doubt because Chelsea looks phenomenal.
Well, they got a 1-0 win in Europa today, and we'll have to miss another open goal, but we'll get to that.
So he also scored, but we'll
We
get
won't
to
get
that.
to- we won't
But,
get to that probably.
Yeah, it won't be an easy. They don't have an easy ride right now.
They have we'll
They're
cover this in the
panic
next segment who they have this weekend in Premiership, but as far as overall performances, man, I keep it. I don't know if you guys have heard different reports, but the ones I hear are contradicting. Some are saying he's going. Some are saying he's not going. Mourinho.
I don't know, dude.
I
I think
don't
we
know.
already said that. I think Pogba's gonna leave before he does, and the reason why he's gonna get fired is because Pogba left.
I
think
thought it
we
was
said
vice
that.
versa. I thought, but the thing is that we talk about it so much, I forget what we said last time, and it sucks that it keeps coming up because we have to mention it.
Honestly, I mean, I don't like Manchester United, but I don't need to be bashing on them every video. It's just
It's not that
they're
they're
a topic to talk about.
they're if not the biggest club in the world,
Financially, yeah.
and even fan base wise.
Fan base why American,
Yeah,
you
no,
the shitload
No,
here.
yeah, they're one of the biggest, if not the biggest club in the world.
You have one right here.
Yeah, shots fired. These days bad, it made it worse already. But yeah, man. Tied at Valencia and
Taking against Valencia, they played at home.
Huh?
Tied against Valencia, they played at home.
Yeah,
Play at
Tao
home,
Valencia,
so
yeah.
right now they didn't concede the away goal, which sort of helps them.
Yeah.
But they got to put one in away at Valencia.
Yeah.
Valencia could be a bogey team, so it'll be
Mhm.
interesting.
They haven't been doing good. Valencia has not been doing
forget
good
who's in
in
that
the,
group.
the league.
They're terrible right now.
Do you know who? I forget who's in that group. To be honest with you,
The Man United.
United. Who did they play last? Oh, they played Young
played
Boys
Young
and
Boys.
Juventus. Oh
Yeah.
my God, are they even getting this group
Well, they got back to back now with,
against Juventus?
Juventus. Yeah, and Ronaldo's back for both those games.
He is.
Okay, that's a game I
Oh
wanna
man,
watch.
this is gonna be
Yeah.
awesome to watch.
And it's It's Ronaldo seeing Mourinho again.
Yeah.
And it's just.
But-
It's Pogba
But I'm
playing
gonna check
against
the dates
Juventus
for
for the
these
first
games.
time.
Pogba playing in Juventus.
I think I'm off for these games. Actually, I'm off for work. So
About
I'm
to
gonna-
ask for them off.
I'm gonna, yo, if you can, just go watch it at the bar.
For
Come on,
real.
join us, guys. Let us know.
Derby
We'll
Road.
plan it out and then we'll put it on the next videos or something. But yeah, that's enough for United. I feel bad for you guys. Hopefully, you guys get not hopefully, but turn it around somehow to make it more interesting. Next is Roma versus Pisin.
Yeah.
Pisin. Roma was pissing 5 goals on Pisin.
That's fucked up.
I mean 5-0. Fucking route. Zeko had a hat trick.
Mm-hmm.
He's always been good though. I feel like Man City kind of.
Yeah, he was with Man City. He wasn't that like he was there sometimes, but not always.
So,
Roma, that's where he's been killing.
Yeah, Roma's
it.
been killing it. And Kulivert, I think he got to go too.
I believe so.
First Champions League goal. And so, good on you. Next, we got Bayern Munich's Ajax. That was surprising. 1-1 draw. 1 draw. Is your mic on mute?
No, it's just that battery's dying, but it's not dead
Okay.
yet.
All right.
I don't want to talk anyways.
No, but
Ah.
is this the worst Bayern we've
I
seen
think
the
so.
past years?
Yeah. Thankfully. I mean, it's been a time coming. It's been
For
a-
me,
Is it the same Bayern?
It's
It's the
the
same
same.
old Bayern.
So not much improvement when it comes to like the squad, just different coaches.
different coaches. I mean, who did they really bring in this recent transfer window? I mean, they have some young kids now.
Renato Sanchez came back
Yeah. I've always been a fan of him, and
when he went to Swan. I think you bitched him out.
Swansea, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is when back when I was on another podcast, and we were talking about Renato going to Swansea, how bad move it was, and everybody was saying, "Oh, it's a good move. He has to develop."
Barely played.
Swansea got relegated,
Yeah.
and he didn't get called up for Portugal because what were they gonna base his performance off of?
They did nothing. He didn't play at all. But he goes back to Bayern, and he at least has like a goal and some participation now.
Yeah, he's good.
So
man.
it should change in the future, I hope.
Yeah.
But
So,
Bayern doesn't look like they're Bayern right now.
Taiwan went to Ajax, and they
Lost
were at home.
lost this past game at home or in the Bundesliga, and now
Yeah.
they come and tie
Yeah,
at,
so-
at home against Ajax, which does not take credit away from Ajax because
No.
they did a good job.
Yeah. Next, Lyon versus Shakhtar, 2-2 draw. Pretty interesting. Lyon have been pretty dominant in Ligue 1, but they couldn't get the victory here.
We're gonna have a pretty interesting game this weekend.
And there's like the Portuguese teams are on a winning route because Benfica took it to them. AEK. I'm not sure what that abbreviates for. Do you guys?
That's how it's called. I don't know.
Oh no, I thought you just abbreviated it because it was too long.
No, that's literally it's AEK something else. I can't remember what it is.
I know the name, but against Benfica, where Benfica won 3-2, and red card for Benfica, so they were down a man. That leaves Champions League. You have Europa that happened today. Arsenal got the victory.
Nice victory.
3
0.
new players scored the first goal for Arsenal today.
Yeah, all 3 new goals.
Martin
nice.
Rowe Guendouzi, who had a beautiful goal, and Socrates.
After a shove.
After a shove, Socrates had to go in the first 4 minutes. So,
on
let's go.
This is a good opportunity to exercise your other players.
And we did.
Everybody.
Torreira played. Guendouzi. I think they together in the middle today, actually.
No.
They did it?
And then Guendouzi played.
Yeah, and then we got the young kid up top.
Iwobi played. Welbeck played.
Welbeck,
Monreal played, but he played as center back. Then he played on the left.
Kolasinac.
But then we had 3 in the back.
Yeah, Kolasinac, he looked really good. I liked him.
And finally, he struggled a little bit at the beginning. And then, of course, Leno is going to be our goalkeeper from here for a couple games because
he's pretty good.
Czech is going to be out.
Yeah, he looked pretty good in Europa too. So, next game was AC Milan and Olympiacos. These are just the main games that caught our eyes, where AC Milan won 3-1. So, Serie A is getting better and better in all competitions. So, thankfully, that's a good sign.
And then Chelsea won 1-0 today.
1-0 and
Contra Vidi?
Morata missed the sitter again.
But he put in a nice goal.
Put in a nice one, but he
Was it a header?
No.
I didn't see it. Okay.
No.
Yeah,
It was in the 6.
awful. Good job, Chelsea. You guys get the win, but those goals that he misses are gonna come back to bite him in the ass.
Yeah.
I think Morata next year he should go back to Serie A.
But where though? I don't think he'd
Who's
go
going to
anywhere.
take him?
I don't think he loves Juventus. I don't think he'd go anywhere else.
No, that's the only place he can technically go.
If
Like
he
he
wants
wants
to
to
play.
go. He wants to go. He would go there.
How's he gonna play
If
with
not,
Ronaldo
then
and Dybala at
shit.
this point?
Go. Yeah, that's all.
Gotta
Number
go somewhere else.
Dybala leaves, but Ronaldo is a
this
striker
point.
now.
Yeah.
Unless he goes to Ligue 1, which he hasn't done yet. But
Sevilla lost as well, right? We were mentioning that before.
yes, they lost.
Lost, and they were on a winning, pretty good form. Their striker Andre Silva, who is the top goal scorer in La Liga, and I think in overall competitions as well, who is the young next Portuguese star, and they couldn't get the win.
No, I think they lost 2-1.
So,
Yeah. So it was very
that's
interesting game.
European football competitions, and
Hell of an interesting.
hell of a
this
week, man. It was fun to watch. It was bittersweet for you.
It's a terrible week for me. Terrible.
1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. Not bad.
Not bad.
And the ticket.
And the ticket.
And leading to the next video, we'll discuss what other games they have coming up. But let's end this video over here, guys. I hope you guys liked it. Like and subscribe. Is it right here? I'm not doing that joke anymore.
Please.
I don't know what's that.
Leave a comment down below as to what you want to see on the Wheel of Fortune, because it's starting to run kind of low and we need some more input from you guys. Also, reach out to us Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. That'll be in the description down below as well. And watch our last videos. Aside from that, guys, you want to say anything else to the viewers out there?
Thank you for watching.
Catch you next segment.
Peace.